and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Super fired up to be on here. I don't know why it's making me go sideways all of a sudden. But let's get into it, fam. So today we're going to be talking about a phenomenal topic. We're going to be getting into the 5 different levels of productivity when it comes to the standards of our life. And this is good. Again, this is coming from none other than Mr. Brian Carruthers. So stay tuned for a good one. And as always, we had a phenomenal event yesterday, Thursday. We had individuals coming out from across town to see the value of what it is that we're doing. And I'm telling you right now, after even listening to the State of the Union call, seeing what's planned for these next couple of months, we are positioned for greatness. So let's go ahead and get into it. The 5 levels of productivity. Number 1, somebody that has no time and somebody that has absolutely no productivity standards is going to be number uno, okay? When you think about it, how many of us know somebody that has 2 things, right? There's most time 2 types of people. Somebody that has a lot of time, but they have no money. And there's also the other side, there's people that have money, but they have no time. Both sides. People can have time with no money. People can have money with no time. So the goal is to be able to go ahead and have both. So when you really think about it, somebody that is just drifting. Napoleon Hill, he calls it the drifters. Those that just end up going with the flow, and wherever we get sucked into, we get sucked into somebody else's dreams. So that's what the greats say. If we don't actually position ourselves to actually get inside of our dreams, we'll get funneled into somebody else's dreams. So that's number 1. Don't want to be a drifter. Number 2, he talks about having monthly time and productivity standards. Now, this is the second level. We've started to get a little bit of clarity. We've started to get a little bit more of focus. And now they say the average Joe, they might do an evaluation maybe once to twice a year. Maybe once around mid-year, around summertime. And they might do another evaluation towards Christmas, getting into the new year for resolutions. We all know a couple weeks later, most time that happens to fall off. But the monthly is good because the monthly, again, now we're starting to get monthly goals. We actually have some that we're running towards each month. Now, this is good because this starts to create a lot more pressure than whereas if we're just floating throughout the whole year. That's number 2. Number 3, the third productivity standard is going to be operating with a weekly productivity schedule. IPAs, really getting into the Sunday self-evaluations. If I could give you all one main tip that I've seen transform so many other lives, and we've been able to go ahead and take this as well, it is doing 3 questions every Sunday. 3 questions, very simple. Number 1, what did I do well for the week? Number 2, what could we do better? And number 3, what is the focus, skill, or talent that I really want to lock in for the next 7 days? And I can tell you right now, just doing this every single week, you start to find the blind spots. You start to find the weak spots, and being able to document that, adjust, and make changes. I've seen so much growth over the years just by doing weekly evaluations and having productivity standards. Now, number 5, the 5th level, really taking it to the next level, is getting into hourly. Now, this is elite. This is not normal by any means. Now we're getting into the Brian Carruthers, the Elizabeth Gardners. Some of the best lie in this 5th level. This is having literally hourly standards. Here's something my mentor taught me years ago. Now, if you really want to take yourself to another space, here's something you can implement today. He said, what if you were to set an alarm every hour on the day to give yourself a focus check? Imagine that. How different would our day look if every hour that went by, we literally had a little 5-second alarm that gave us a quick check to see if we're actually on our goals or maybe if we're getting a little bit distracted. Try it for today and let me know how much more focused you feel and how many times you start to see yourself drift off into things that aren't very productive, even for me. So I can tell you this is something that for the next 30, 60, 90 days to really see quantum leaps, number 5 is going to be where the secret lies, between hourly and weekly evaluations. All these that you see are taking quantum leaps and are really exploding, they're locked in. They have their IPAs. They're really documenting each day and getting better 1% daily. So that's my training for everybody. The 5 productivity standards that anybody can go ahead and add and really implement in their life right here, right now. So I love you, fam. Have a phenomenal day. Today is Friday. We've got some huge announcements coming up for the rest of the year. I don't want to go ahead and give the cat out of the bag. Stay tuned and you guys will see it. Anything you need, we've got your back. Reach out. My mentor always told me, if you're not asking questions, go ahead and think about something that you can ask today. Could be any part of your business to go ahead and move the needle forward. Okay, so even for me, I'm still asking questions. I'm still a student reaching out to Brian. What can I adjust? What can I go ahead and tweak? And that's how we go ahead and sharpen the sword. So let's go ahead and make the most of this day, fam. We can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. It's game time. Let's go.